What if your Copilot could do more than answer questions and actually work with approved business APIs? In this tutorial, we'll show how Yeeflow Copilot uses the Call REST API tool to connect with SharePoint, read partner records, filter business data, update a record, and verify the result. First, open the existing Partner Operations Copilot and go to the Tools page. Here, we can add and manage the tools this Copilot is allowed to use. Click Add a Tool and select Call REST API. This tool allows Copilot or agents to call a set of approved REST API operations defined by an OpenAPI schema. Next, choose the existing Partner Sync API connection. This connection uses OAuth 2.0 API to connect to Microsoft Graph, which allows Copilot to access SharePoint data securely. Then we name this tool SharePoint Partner Operations, so the purpose of this tool is clear. Click Add and Configure to open the full Call REST API configuration page. In the Details section, we can update the tool name and provide a tool description. Before we review the description, let's quickly look at the target SharePoint list. This is the Alliance Partner Updates list. It stores partner records and their partnership status. For this demo, Orchid Ventures is currently marked as Prospect. Later, we'll ask Copilot to update it to Active. Now let's go back to the tool configuration. The description is important because it gives Copilot the business context for this specific use case. In this demo, the tool provides access to the Alliance Partner Update SharePoint list. We specify the list URL and list name directly in the description. We also describe what this list is used for: retrieving partner records, searching partner information, filtering partners by status, updating partnership status, and summarizing partner data. The description also includes important guidance for this scenario. Below the description, we can confirm the tool and connection settings. The tool type is Call REST API. The connection is Partner Sync API connection, using OAuth 2.0 API. The status is connected and the tool is enabled. This means Copilot can use this tool during runtime. Next, we paste the reusable SharePoint OpenAPI schema. This schema defines common SharePoint list and document library operations through Microsoft Graph, such as listing list items, retrieving a single item, updating item fields, creating folders, and uploading files. Because this schema is reusable, it does not need to be tied to one specific SharePoint list. For another SharePoint scenario, we can reuse the same schema and only update the list URL, list name, and business instructions in the tool description. After the schema is imported, Yeeflow automatically generates the API-based URL and detects the available operations. Here we can see a list of approved operations from the schema. For this demo, Copilot mainly uses the list item operations: list SharePoint list items, get a single list item, and update list item fields. The schema also includes document library operations, so the same tool pattern can support broader SharePoint scenarios when needed. Copilot can only call operations defined and approved here, which keeps external system access more controlled. In the completion section, the API response is made available as data and status code. This allows Copilot to use the returned API result and generate a clear business response for the user. Now the configuration is ready. After saving the tool, we can move to test run and verify that Copilot can read, filter, update, and confirm SharePoint partner data using natural language. First, we ask Copilot to list all partner records from the SharePoint list. Based on the site ID and list ID provided in the tool description, Copilot calls the approved API operation, retrieves the data from SharePoint, and formats the result as a clear table. Next, we ask Copilot to show only partners whose partnership status is active. Copilot uses the records it retrieved from SharePoint, filters the returned data, and gives us the matching partner records with a summary count. Now we perform a write operation. As we saw earlier in the SharePoint list, Orchid Ventures currently has partnership status set to Prospect. We ask Copilot to update Orchid Ventures and set its partnership status to Active. Copilot first finds the matching partner record, retrieves the item ID, and then calls the approved update operation to write the new value back to SharePoint. Back in SharePoint, we can see that Orchid Ventures now has partnership status set to Active. This confirms that Copilot did not just generate a text response, it actually updated the external system through the approved API operation. Finally, we ask Copilot to check the current status of Orchid Ventures. Copilot reads the latest SharePoint data again and confirms that the partnership status is now active. Copilot successfully read, filtered, updated, and verified partner data through an approved SharePoint API. But Call REST API is not limited to Yeeflow Copilots. The same capability can also be used by AI agents, form workflows, and business processes to connect with approved external systems. With reusable OpenAPI schemas and scenario-specific tool descriptions, Yeeflow helps teams turn external APIs into controlled, AI-powered business execution.